Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pete, they call me Scooby. Today we're going to be talking about the ST Fairing. Today's date is February 1st. February 1st, 2024. It was 47 degrees out a little while ago, but the sun's going down, the clouds are coming in, so the temperature's dropping. By the time I left the house, it was 42 degrees. When I got to my house after work, it was 47, so within a half-hour span, the temperature dropped about 5 degrees. Wow, look at all the sand and salt on these roads. Lot of salt. Oh boy. I might have to wash the bike before I put it away. My church. Thank you, Lord, for everything that I have. So today's topic, are you guys ready for this? First of all, what's up, Austin, buddy? How's it going? It's February. I got the bike out. It's cold, and I'm enjoying it. Woo! I hope that camera's doing well in that position over there, because I put it a little further away so I can lower it, just so we can get a better view of the roads and stuff. Right? Can you guys see all the salt on the roads? Ooh. My drop-down visor does not have a pin lock, so it fogs up really quick in this cooler temperatures. Look, salt. Oh my goodness, Pete. Why am I riding? Because I haven't taken a bike out in a month. Why did I start this vlog in this type of setting? I don't know. I'm just excited. Oh, I know why. Because I wanted to find a parking lot so we could talk about this. I was going to pull in there. Why didn't I pull in there is beyond me. Oh my gosh, I love this. A few of you guys have been asking me, is it worth swapping the ST Fairing for the Memphis Shades Fairing? So I would say that the answer is really up to you. Oh, this is very dirty and dusty, and where am I going? Where am I taking my bike? All of this loose gravel. Sheesh, gotta be careful. Maybe we'll just do this on the road. So, right, so if you're questioning if the ST Fairing is for you, if it's worth the upgrade or downgrade from the Memphis Shades Fairing, the answer is really up to you. So, if you're thinking, if you have a reason to want to swap out your Memphis Shades Fairing, so that's your reason number one. All right, don't get this fairing because I got this fairing. Don't get this fairing because other people have been getting this fairing. You get this fairing if you feel like, for one, your Memphis Shades is not doing what you want it to do. That's why I got this fairing. So, number two. What can be number two? I don't know. Looks. Better yet, I'm just going to go into why I got this fairing. We're going to compare this to another fairing. We need to pull over, though. I really need to find a parking lot. My fingertips are frozen. I should have brought my heated gloves. Should have brought my heated gloves. Oh, maybe we'll stop at CVS over here. And I won't get robbed, I hope, because, you know, everybody just robs CVS's and Walgreens these days. And they're getting away with it because low accountability of... But anyway, that's not here nor there, ready? So I can't shut off my bike. Hopefully I can find it in neutral, which I did. Yay! Oh, okay, pull the muscle. The reason why I got this fairing was, one, the Memphis Shades windshield, that fairing, it was allowing too much wind to go down and hit me in my legs, right? It was doing great on my upper body. So, and on the longer rides, I felt like that I was a little bit fatigued for some reason. I would feel a little bit more fatigued. So I wanted a little bit more wind protection. So that's why I went with, I was looking at other options. I was looking at the FXRT-P fairings. You know, I'd seen them on Amazon, you've seen them wherever. There's a bunch of manufacturers out there that have them. I was really looking at those fairings, but then I seen a Dyna. Guys, if you have one of these fairings, don't take this personal. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions, their own thoughts, and their own everything, right? So if you look at this fairing, right, it looks like it belongs on the bike. Like, it flows, everything on it looks good. The windshield needs to be a little taller, but everything on this bike, on this fairing, looks good. It's perfect. Right, I know it's not designed for the street bob, but it's designed really for the lowrider ST. How you doing? This fairing is really designed for the lowrider ST, but they got almost the same, pretty much the same, you know, tank lines and stuff. So that's why I went with this fairing. It looks good on the bike. It looks proportionally sized to the bike. Right, it doesn't look like it's too big. It doesn't look like it's too small. Like my bags, kind of, I got a buddy of mine who says, oh look, the bags kind of, it goes with the bags because everything looks proportionate now, when the Memphis Shades was kind of narrow, and he said my bags looked out of place. I didn't think they looked out of place, but then again, that's one of those things where this is your own opinion, your own, you know, everybody's entitled to their own thoughts and opinions, and you know what they like, subjective. It's all subjective on the looks. So I like this because it now it looks proportionate. The FXRT-P fairing looks too big to me. For me, it's too big on a Dyna. I see one guy down the road, he had it on his Dyna, it wasn't painted, and I was like, oh look, he's got the FXRT fairing, and I looked at it and I'm like, oh no, like, to me that FXRT fairing belongs on a Road King. Like, it's just, to me, it was just too big. It's too big for the Dyna. So I wanted something that was gonna look like it belongs on a Dyna, like a factory made for the Dyna. And in my opinion, this fairing looks very good on this Dyna, even if I don't have the bags. Like it's not overly sized, you know what I mean? It does really well on keeping the wind off of my lower body, my legs. These little fins, man, they're amazing. Couldn't believe how much wind that deflects off of your legs. However, this windshield is a little too short. It needs to be taller. I don't know if I'm going to order another windshield. I might not. I might ride the summer this way and then see how I feel, and then maybe next winter I'll order, I don't know, I think Freedom Shields have taller ones, and they have one where it blocks this vent. So I might do a little test and stuff a rag or something in there and just ride, just to see if that helps with the wind. So don't forget to hit that subscribe. If I do that, you guys are going to want to see that, especially if you're thinking about getting this fairing. Actually, that might be in my next video. If I got a rag in there, I might do that. No, I won't do that because it'll just fly out. I need to find something that'll kind of cover that for a little bit without having it fly in my face. The fairing is great. Another thing that I'm kind of about is the wiring for the headlights. Kind of just stays right there. I wish there was some kind of cover on this little bracket, just to cover that, to help protect the wiring from, you know, whatever, wind, rain or whatever, who knows. Maybe just to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. My blinkers are pretty much right up where they need to be, kind of like on a Dyna. So my bike was a special order. This is a Dyna Street Bob. Just keep this in mind. I got this Sundowner Street Bob, and I ordered it with the Fat Bob bars. The Dyna Fat Bob bars and the setup. So my blinkers actually sit a little higher. The Dyna Street Bob, the blinkers would have sat below these Memphis Shades hand guards. Yeah, when I first got these hand guards, I ordered the first ones and they wouldn't fit because my blinkers were in the way, and then they hit me. Oh shoot, this was a special order bike, because back then, it's a 2015, you can specially order your bikes. You could order them from the factory the way you wanted them. Now it's like whatever, you just buy what they put on the floor. So if you got a Dyna Street Bob and you got about a 12.5-inch rise, and you're thinking that, oh, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, put the headlight on and not do the blinkers. If you got the Dyna Street Bob, and if your blinkers sit like 2 inches below the hand controls, you're gonna have to relocate them, because then it's gonna sit far low. Because you look at it, if I get it at this height, it sits almost perfect with the fairing. So if I had it dropped, you probably wouldn't be able to see the blinkers. I still might even drop them. I don't know. I'm still up in the air about that. Well, that's why I got this fairing, guys. I thought the FXRT-P fairing was just too big. It was like too big for the frame of this bike. And then when I saw the ST fairing, I was like, that is perfect. This is not your only option now. Saddlemen just came out with a fairing. That's right. Go check out Saddlemen. They came out with their own fairing. I haven't really paid close attention to it on the bike to see, you know, how big it looks, because I didn't want nothing too big. So that's why I was, when I bought this and I seen them installing it on the bikes, I was like, oh, that looks very proportionate, like in sizes and stuff. So that's why I went with the ST fairing versus the FXRT fairing. However, the Saddlemen looks pretty decent too. So definitely check out their fairing. I seen it somewhere, if I'm not mistaken, it was actually on Thrashin Supplies videos. I think they introduced their fairing on one of their videos, one of their recent videos. And I knew they were going to come out with that fairing because I seen them tease about it, but they took so long. Like they mentioned that like a year ago, and it took them so long to come out with that fairing. It was probably more than a year. And I just pulled the trigger on this one. This one cost me $1,800, painted, delivered. Now it's $1,800 because my bike also has a special paint. It's the black onyx paint, so it's got metal flakes in it. If your bike does not have the metal flakes, you're not going to pay $1,800. You're going to pay a little less, right? So you're going to spend what, $900 on the fairing and like the FXRT. You're going to spend $900. You have to buy the brackets. You got to buy, you know, whatever. Then you're going to prime it, paint it, or prep it, get it to a body shop. How much is that going to cost you? I'll guarantee you it's going to cost you a lot more than what I paid for this. So that was another reason why I went with the ST fairing from Advanblack, because it was pretty cost efficient versus an FXRT fairing. And don't get me wrong, if you like the FXRT fairings, by all means go get them. You know, they do look pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Like BK Brooklyn Lowrider, I don't know, BK Low, he has a Dyna with the 110. He's got the lowrider, 2016 lowrider with a, actually it's a 124. He just upgraded his motor, and he's got the lowers on there. So that's another thing, I cannot add lowers that I know of to this. Nothing's out. And the FXRT-P fairing you can. So if you're looking to add lowers, I'd probably go with the other one. And also with this one, there's another con with this one. Ready? You lose your mustache bar, right? Because that bracket that supports the lower part of the fairing gets bolted on to that bolt hole that your mustache bar, well, where my mustache bar was connected. So I couldn't run both because this bracket not only takes over the bolt hole, it droops down. It does one of these. It's like a mustache. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, guys. I got 95% of my viewers. 95% of my viewers are not subscribed. 95. Go subscribe, guys. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You know, if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't. It is what it is. I'm not gonna force you guys to subscribe. Go subscribe to my channel now. I want you guys to subscribe to my channel. I want you to watch me now. Look at that cool building. Whoop. I'm actually gonna take a picture in front of that church because that's so cool, that church. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Scooby wants to see our subscriber count grow. Tell him, Scooby. Yeah, we want to see our subscriber count grow. So there you go, guys.